What is going on, everybody? Coach DT with Dynamic Training. Today, I'm here to talk to you about hydration. Okay, how do you know if you're hydrated enough? How should you hydrate? Can you drink too much water? I'm gonna answer all those questions in this video. All right, so first and foremost, the most easy, most obvious, the most explained way to know that we need more water, right, that we're dehydrated, is through our pee, right? If your pee is dark, if your urine is dark, it means you're dehydrated. The lighter your pee is, the better we're looking, okay? So that's the easiest way to tell. But some other really simple tells that we don't really think about is if you notice that your mouth is, like you have that cotton mouth feeling, or if your mouth feels dry a lot, that means that you need to be intaking more and more water, okay? You should, as athletes, we should not be thirsty. You should never have this point throughout your day where like, oh, I'm just dying for more water. No, we should be like, holy crap, I can't drink any more water because I'm constantly putting it down. That's where we need to be, okay? So on top of that, it's hot. Like today, Memorial Day, 108 degrees, okay? So if you notice that you're feeling super lethargic, super tired, drink more water. If you're like me, sometimes you're like, I just can't drink anymore. I've done it. I've drank 28 hydro flasks. I don't know what else I can do. I've been drinking plenty, okay? There is a lot of water, a lot of hydration that we can gain through eating fruits and vegetables. So pick a fruit, you know, do you like watermelon? Do you like cantaloupe? Do you like grapes, strawberries? What's your go-to fruit? I know there's a fruit out there that you like, okay? Eat it. There's a lot of water and a lot of hydration that we can gain from eating fruits and vegetables. All right, story time here, okay? This is a personal story for me. When I was in high school, okay, I was doing so much training, right? The heat, I live in Sacramento. For those of you that follow us but don't come to us, we're out in Rockland. So I went to Del Oro High School, right, in Loomis. It was about 100 plus degrees in the summer. We had weights and conditioning in the morning for football. Then we'd have practice or 7-on-7 in the evening, not including any additional training that I was doing on my own, right? So it sounds similar to a lot of the athletes we work with. They're constantly going. And I remember being so scared to get dehydrated that I was drinking so much water, nothing but water, right? Wasn't drinking anything else, just water, chugging. Well, I remember after one of our practices, I was driving home. I'm about 17 years old. And I'm so dehydrated, I'm so tired. I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel terrible, but I've been drinking so much water. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go stop by a local Jamba Juice right down the street, get myself a Jamba Juice. Maybe it'll give me some sugar. It'll help me out. So I park my car and I shut my door and I go to walk. Boom, my right hamstring locks up. Now, if you've ever had a hamstring cramp, you know what I'm talking about. It is a complete pain. You're like, holy crap. So I sit down on the ground. I let it loosen up. I'm like, okay. So it eases up on me. I stand up again. I'm gingerly taking a step. Boom, now my left hamstring tightens up on me. And I'm like, I'm hopping now in front of a Jamba Juice. Completely embarrassing. I'm hopping. So then I go to my right leg, trying to get off the leg that's cramping. Both hamstrings cramp at the same time. Whoa, boom, fall down. I'm talking, I'm in the street, like, you know, on the entrance going into any place, but like inside, going into this Jamba Juice, the little yellow, bumpy, rough parts that are at the bottom of the sidewalk, I literally was laying on top of it. Not kidding you. I'm laying on top of this thing. Both my legs are completely cramped up. A Jamba Juice employee runs out. She's like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm cramping, sorry. She brings a chair out. I go like this to try to get onto the chair without using my legs. Both my lats cramp. I'm not joking you. This was the most embarrassing and painful experience ever. Both my lats now cramped and I'm on the ground like this, locked up. My legs are cramped. My lats are cramped. Now my abs are starting to cramp and I'm freaking out. I'm like, what's happening? The girl, she doesn't know what the heck's going on. She freaks out. She comes out and brings me a nice big old glass of orange juice, which was amazing, and a banana. And so I'm literally laying on the ground in these yellow hard bumps on the edge of the sidewalk in front of a Jamba Juice, sipping orange juice, eating a banana. My keys and wallet were out of reach. I couldn't even grab them. Like, I had my football jersey on. It was so embarrassing. I actually had to have my parents come and pick me up because I couldn't even drive home. Like, I was nervous to get in my car because what if you cramp on the gas pedal, you know? So absolutely ridiculous. That's my crazy experience with cramping. I was sore for like a week because everything was cramping so hard and for so long. So I went home. I'm like, what the heck? I know I drank enough water. Like, what's going on? So this is my point. Yes, you can drink too much water. That is a thing. You can drink so much water that you actually flush out the electrolytes and the nutrients that your body needs to be productive and to stay hydrated. So ever since that day, when I got into college, I remember I would drink water. I would go sports drink, right? Whether that's a Gatorade. Now, I'm not talking about drinking one of those big gallon Gatorades, but you need to get something that's got some simple carbs, right? That's got some sugars, that's got some electrolytes to help replenish, so you don't just chug a ton of water and flush out all your electrolytes. So I would go water, Gatorade, water, Gatorade, and I just mixed it in back and forth to make sure that I was still having enough electrolytes, because you can drink too much water, and drinking too much water can actually reduce your productivity, and it can cause you to flush out your electrolytes. Now, most of you probably are not drinking too much water. Most of you probably need more water, but I'm just talking for those extreme athletes. I know there's a couple of you out there like myself that you're like, oh, I need water, boom, 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 and you're just chugging it down. Well, be careful. Make sure that you're also supplementing some sports drinks if you're outside and you're sweating like crazy. So that's it. Now you have it. It's June, right? Summer is here. If you're from California like us, it gets hot. If you're not an athlete, you're just working out, stay hydrated. If you are an athlete, focus on your hydration. Make sure you have to go to the bathroom a lot. If you're not going to the bathroom, that means you're not hydrated enough. Okay, take care of your body. Your body will take care of you. What I always tell everybody is, as athletes, we are high performance vehicles, right? High performance vehicles need that premium gas. Make sure you're taking care of your body. Put good stuff into your body so that you can perform well. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Take care.